Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kearra. So we're taking a look into what do you need to know right now. So with each pile, I'm going to start out getting some zodiac signs or a zodiac sign from the 8th house tarot and initial messages from there. And then, we'll start. Each pile is already picked out, so I'll just card by card get the messages, and then at the end, each pile has a card from Hands of the Ancients Medicine deck. So I'll be reading from there. And then at the end of each pile, there's one message from the Truth Within deck to get one message from the person on your mind or someone that you're thinking about or connected to, or I just saw 111 when I said that. So just one message, bonus little message, and then each pile will have an extended reading taking a deeper look into that. So it's like in regards to love and what you need to know with all of that. So that will be linked in the description box with all of the timestamps for each pile if you're interested in taking a deeper look. We'll get a lot of messages and advice from Spirit at this time. So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So hopefully this was a good amount of time to make your pick. But if you need some more time, you can go ahead and pause it. So pile 1 is this clear. Oh. Okay, so to start off, we have the Ace of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this pile is going to be in regards to earth signs or related to earth signs. You could be an earth sign, could resonate with an earth sign that you know. So we have this here. So this energy of like reaching out to offer something or make some sort of start, kind of like break out of something and connect with like the greater whole. Is like takes being vulnerable and putting yourself out there, even if you feel like you don't have a lot to give. So you're either this earth sign, or it's like you're thinking about reaching out to be vulnerable or make some sort of offer, start some sort of connection to an earth sign around you. So that's our first message. Winds of change, courage. Allowing change can open up your world in ways you could have never imagined. Dare to live courageously and soar above the clouds to discover new ideas, new people, and new outlooks to see your world in an expanded way. So this could be kind of putting yourself out there and being more vulnerable could be really different for you. That could be the start of bringing major changes into your life. It's like the first step that you've been contemplating or considering or swaying back and forth of like, should I take it? Literally stuck energy alignment. Your body is requiring energy work to get back in alignment by balancing your chakras and clearing your auric field. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnect to your body once again. So that could be a good way to clear stuck energy. We have psychic. So your intuition can be very heightened at this time. It's like you kind of already know exactly what you need to do, or this is confirmation that whatever you've been thinking about doing or kind of having in your mind's eye, this is going to be really successful for you, or you should go ahead and put yourself out there in some way. So we have these two things connecting. So it's like you may not feel like you have a lot to give or you are as advanced as someone else, but it's like if you go ahead and make the start and yeah, it's like offer up some sort of like vulnerability to someone else, like you might, or just kind of put yourself out there in an authentic way, then you could attract someone who's also on your level and kind of like learning and growing in the same way that you are, and you can work together, grow together, build a lot together. Okay, you guys have two full moon, so this could be like a timing confirmation. At the end of the month we have our last super moon of the year, so there could be something specific, or the full moon that we recently had, super moon that we had. It was like at the beginning of the month. Yeah, September is like packed in between two super moons, so this whole month is like this crazy chaotic period. So September could be very specific for you. The number 29 could be specific. Like the 29th of this month is actually when we have the last super moon. So the 29th of this month, the super moon is the last super moon of the year. It's a blue moon. Or no, it's not. Because it's no, okay. August was the one where we had two super moons, and then now we've moved into September, but we do have one more super moon at the end of the month, so it's kind of like coming full circle, or the culmination of all of the energy that we did go through in August. So yeah, this upcoming moon, or even like the past two that we had, could have revealed a lot, and it's like all going to come full circle this next one, or there's something to where it's like all of that is like time, like connected, or it's like everything that's unfolding in your life has been kind of happening in these like cycles, and it has to do with like the greater like astrology around you. There's like more going on than you realize, and then being more aware of this can help you better prepare for the super moon coming up on the 29th. So it's like it doesn't hit you so unexpectedly or chaotically as the last two did. So yeah, September is giving you a chance to better prepare yourself, so where you don't get as thrown off, or it's not as chaotic like August could have been. Yeah, something about the 29th. I'm just getting September 29th, 9/29. Yeah, 9, full moon, like cycle and release, things coming up that you kind of like already know exactly what you need to do or how you need to deal with them in order to move forward and manifest what you would like in your life, but it's just been difficult to. It's like when things are kind of chaotic and overwhelming and it hits you all at once, it can be hard to then make the changes that we want. We can just get kind of like stuck trying to process like everything that's just unfolded, to have caught up, finding evidence, getting caught cheating. So it could have been a really crazy summer, or there's been a lot of like weird things happening that have made you be like, not so sure about that. And then on this next upcoming full moon, it's like everything kind of comes full circle, or your intuition is like everything kind of comes to light or gets revealed. Certain things that you kind of had an idea or you were questioning. Yeah, like I just kind of feel like with the past two super moons, certain things may have came up that really made you kind of think differently about things, but it's like you didn't necessarily have the full picture, the full information. But now, as we move into like the next full moon, is everything kind of like shifted astrologically. So now you're in a better position in your life to see more fully or realistically the truth about kind of what's been going on around you, or you're more emotionally prepared. You're not in such a chaotic or vulnerable spot. So you're more able to handle the truth and being able to adjust and like work through it and do what you need to do. Um, so, um, with this card here, this is one of our death cards, and it's kind of like the energy of like clearing something out, or it's like when you're finally able to release something or swiftly remove something, let something go, then something new can grow in its place. Um, you have the power to manifest the life that you would really desire. You may have been in a period of like inaction or just being afraid to really put yourself out there and chase the things that you want or do the things that you know you need to do, um, to get where you would like to be, because it's like your dreams are really big and it's really scary. Or it's this idea of like once you start the process, then it's a lot of weight or it's a lot of work, and you have to continue to like keep going or putting in the work in order to follow through. And that's really scary and overwhelming. And so you could kind of like fall back on um, situations that are more comfortable, even though you know that it's like not the best for you. And so spirit is kind of creating a situation to where the truth of the situation is going to come to light in a way it's like you won't be able to be in denial or just like refuse to see the truth of the dynamic that you're in here. Spirit's almost like forcing you to make a change, or like forcing you to be like so uncomfortable that you then have no other choice but to kind of draw into yourself and realize like you do have the potential to put yourself out there, to create or manifest whatever you would like. It's just is going to take having that self-confidence, not being scared to put yourself out there towards something new, even if you feel like you don't have a whole lot to offer because you could have just been giving all of your energy to something that you knew wasn't the best for you. But again, it's like more comfortable, but is like really draining your energy, uh, kind of like making you question yourself or putting you in positions that you were not fully okay with or that you really wouldn't choose for yourself. But there's like this fear of starting over again, or starting anew, putting yourself out there towards something new. um, yeah, the main message here is you intuitively, deep down, you know exactly what it is that you need to do in order to bring yourself closer towards the things that you really desire. Or you could have this dream to be in this certain position, um, and you have what it takes to manifest that dream for yourself, or you have a really strong work ethic and you have the capability to grow and yeah, like you're strong enough to kind of lead others or take care of others. You just have to have the confidence to um, believe in yourself and your capability to turn things around or manifest what you really want in your life first, and then you can be a really strong leader. It's like you can use what you've went through here as a testimony to help others, to show them when they're brave enough to release the things that they know are not working for them, but they do have that bond or that sense of comfort, or it's easier to kind of lean back on that than, yeah, when you have the confidence to release things, then things that are like more in alignment with your spirit, your spiritual journey can um, manifest for you. You can have the things that you really desire that make you really happy. There's also a message of like, if you are in denial or you kind of refuse to see the truth about a situation, is spirit will push things to the point where it's like you can no longer, fall back on that or just stay in what's comfortable. Spirit will kind of like make it so chaotic that you have no choice but to see the truth. With this here, I'm getting, it's like that could have recently happened, or it's like going to happen maybe around the next full moon or something. It's like you'll finally get that like clarity. Spirit will find a way to like orchestrate the situation, kind of like put exactly what you need to know like right in your face. So there's like no avoiding it or denying like what needs to be done in the situation. So you have play. The advice with play is have fun. So you deserve to, be in connections with others that allow you to let loose and be yourself and have a good time. So definitely remember that. then your card here. Put it down here. Father Sky, all above, Great Spirit, gentle rains, sun, eagle soaring. As Mother Earth is below, Father Sky is above. The Mother nourishes us, clothes us, and supports us on the physical realm, while the Father lifts us up spiritually and supports all things that grow on Earth's plane through his gifts of sunshine and rain. We cannot have the Mother without the Father, as procreation would not be attained, and all would be out of balance. We need the feminine and the masculine in balance for all things in our lives. We look to Father Sky, Great Spirit, God, Goddess, our higher being, whatever form you see the Creator, for wisdom and truth. Different traditions give Father Sky colors of blue, indigo, or violet. What color are you drawn to? The ancients honored Father Sky by sending prayers up through sacred smoke, and do modern day natives today. As do modern day natives today. Prayers in the sacred kivas for rains to nourish their plains, the animals, and themselves were vital to their well-being. Calendars pecked into stone through the four corners mark the cycle of the sun and moon to help the people know when to do certain ceremonies to bring the gentle rains from Father Sky. How do you honor the cycles of the year, even if the only traditional holidays to celebrate such passage of significant value? Even if only through traditional holidays. There may be symbols to represent Father Sky, which in the painting draws you to it, and why. Tawa is the Puebloan symbol for Father Sky. Eagle soars high in the sky, spiraling ever upward to surely touch the hand and the heart of Great Spirit, only to return with Father's messages for us. The powerful grandfather sun cycles through Father Sky, bringing warmth and light to the animals, humans, and planets on Earth. The Puebloan and Hopi symbol of the cloud beings is painted and drawn on ancient walls to bring the rains especially needed in the arid environment of the four corners. Symbols bring strength to what or to whom they represent. What symbol do you have in your life to deepen your relationship with Spirit? Which empowers your beliefs? If you have drawn the Father Sky card, know that your connection with Spirit may become deeper than you have felt before. Look up, listen for any messages from objects in the sky, from the sun, moons, and stars and planets. Journey to visit your higher being to receive comfort and wisdom. Be open to all there is. Expect magic. May Father Sky bless you on your journey to finding your higher self, honoring the cyclic nature of the changing of seasons, and appreciating the gifts from above. Okay, so we're going to give one message card. If I have come to understand that you mean more to me than anything else. So, in the extended reading, we're going to take a deeper look into any love messages that you have right now. Just a deeper look into this specific energy here. So, yeah, like I said, that will be linked in the description box if you're curious about that. But that is all I have for pile one. So yeah, thank you so much. If you watched this far into the reading, I really appreciate it. If you'd like more personal reading, you can click the link in my description. If you liked this, it really helps if you give it a like. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a really great day. Thank you. Alrighty, so pile 2. Saw 2552. You could be coming out of the other side of something here. So we're going to start with Zodiac. So we have Aries, the Emperor. So you could be an Aries. That's mostly what I'm getting, is that this is you. This is for our Aries. If you have Sun in Aries, or like a strong Aries placement, Aries rising. Or you could know someone that's an Aries, like have someone on your mind, like the love message at the end could be from an Aries. Could have some sort of connection. But it's like, if you do, then there's this energy to where you're mirroring each other in the situation. So yeah, it's like you are kind of reflecting back the same energy they're giving you, even if you're not aware of it, or something like that. Gentle breeze, delicate. This situation requires a gentle touch of kindness and understanding. You may be dealing with a person or situation that is sensitive. This may include yourself. Handle with care and compassion. Time to evolve. Decisions. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Have the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this excuse me, before you incarnated as needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. We have boundaries. So number 26 could be relevant. Like the 26th of this month coming up could be relevant. Or it could be a day that you end up having to set boundaries. So if you are in a situation where someone else is not being very kind to you, it's like the mirroring aspect comes in, is like this is an opportunity to reflect on how strong your boundaries are, um, and what you could do to kind of strengthen those in order to protect yourself, um, while also like holding compassion in the situation, if that's kind of like your style. Ooh, we have depression. So with this puzzle piece is missing, it's like the missing piece here could literally be you needing to have that confidence to set the boundaries necessary. It's like that's okay, it's like you feel like you're depressed, but really once you can go within and see like what's really going on here and use this as an opportunity to grow and have those healthier boundaries in your life, and then people don't have the same sort of like access to you, then you realize like, oh, I'm actually not necessarily like depressed like that. It was just what I was going through was so heavy. It's like you kind of find that like missing piece of like what's really going on underneath, and like how to deal with the situation through creating a healthy distance between you and others, or you and certain situations from your past. Um, it starts to give you that opportunity or that space to start to reflect and like see things from a different perspective instead of being like right in it or just like so raw in the situation, like you could have been in the past. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands here, there's even more energy of, with the Queen of Wands, I always get this like beauty and anger, um, but in a positive way. It's like having that healthy ego to be able to set those healthy boundaries, right? Or to be really firm in your choices or just in your energy. Um, and with the sunflower, it's like this is the energy that kind of draws the sun back to you or draws the energy or the focus back to you, or the right people, people who are going to care for you and treat you the way that you deserve to be treated are going to rise to meet you, where you are, right? So you're going to draw in those people who can match that level of respect or that healthy exchange back and forth. um, with the Nine of Coins, it's like you have a lot to offer here. So you need someone who can give like the same energy back, or at least be coming from like a similar place as you. Yeah, trying to get things off the ground with people who are a little bit more immature or kind of like still learning, if you will, or people who almost kind of like look up to you, could in turn bring like more burdens on for yourself, or just makes it a little bit more difficult. So Spirit is advising that whenever you see those like red flags early on, that um, someone else is just trying to kind of like tell you what you want to hear, or like give you that show you what you want to see, or like give you the same energy back that yeah, it's like to try to reflect to you what they think you would like. um yeah, you can start to notice those certain red flags early on and swerve certain things and kind of prevent yourself from getting overly caught up or overly invested in situations that are not going to match you or be able to meet your needs, or to be able to meet you in the middle, or give you what you deserve or offer what you deserve. And so it's like if you've been through this process a few times, it's like you're starting to realize the key factor, the key way to kind of turn this around or stop this early on or prevent it from going in this direction is to have those strong, healthy boundaries. It's like you've already kind of learned this lesson, so it's like you don't need to continue to go through like the same cycle over and over again. So it's like from now on, you can use your discernment as you approach situations and see like if someone is giving you the energy that you feel like you need to have like a healthier, fair exchange of give and take in the situation. It's like over time that just starts to reflect in your energy when you kind of like take yourself more seriously. Um, People that also take themselves more seriously will then be really attracted to that and drawn to that and want, yeah, someone with a healthy ego for themselves will be really attracted to someone that has strong boundaries for themselves rather than see it as like a threat. We have mountain. The advice here is be patient. So, yeah, it feels like a super overwhelming task. When you look at like climbing a mountain, for example, it seems like really overwhelming, or it's going to be a lot of work or a lot of time to get there. But it's like you just want to put one foot in front of the other and not try to take on too much at once, and like really burden yourself or weigh yourself down. The best way to be successful is, yeah, just one foot in front of the other, and just keeping the end goal in mind, but not so much so that that's like all you can see and it scares you from being able to move forward in the way that you need to, or approach things in the way that you need. So we have the number 13 on here. So number 13 might be relevant for you as well, because we have the mountain and this card are both 13. So that could be like your lucky number or something. This, yeah, I think we just had a Friday the 13th, or we're going to. No, because yeah, we just did. It was like last Friday, right? Um, yeah, there's this thing with 13 where it's like some people think that it's unlucky, and then some people think that that is what makes it lucky. So, there could be something about like this new path or a new approach that you're being guided to take, to where a lot of people are like, oh, that's doesn't ever work out for anyone, and then that's going to be like the very reason why it does work out for you or something. And so it's like, yeah, not letting a lot of harsh or negative opinions from the outside in to kind of like tear you down, or uh, make you feel like you're not capable. You could see these certain signs in people of like whether they're going to be safe to be like in your inner circle and supportive or not, right away usually, right? So yeah, the number 13 might be significant for some reason. Or I've just heard like 13 days from now might be significant. North direction, wisdom, vision, winter, old age. North is the direction of wisdom coming from the experience of old age. The color is white. The season is winter. When the earth appears to be at rest under its white blanket, and yet life and vision continually stir. All is withheld in a dream catcher with the crystal sparkling in the center to bless our dreams and visions. The Hopis see this direction as the crystal lane to the north, where they may look into the wisdom of the ancients and receive messages of great knowing. Crystals contain many prisms, providing new ways of looking at many facets of our lives. The Navajo Nation is surrounded by sacred mountains to each direction. The north being Mount Hesperus in Colorado, believed to be crystal inside and painted in the lower left of the card. As we age and have paid attention to the many lessons we have learned in our life's journey, greater wisdom becomes ours. We have walked on the web of life that connects us to people and experiences that have helped us to become wise. With the symbolic trying of each knot on the dream catcher, we can stop briefly, observe our path, and continue onward, or find a new direction for our journey. As we move outward on the web, we must accept others' paths as their own and let go of our judgments, even though they may have chosen such a different path. Love, acceptance, forgiveness, letting go of judgment, and truly listening are 5 tenets of wisdom, and all come with age. Often, when one has moved through their birth, family, education, employment, child rearing, and finally into retirement, observing all we have experienced makes us relax and take a deep breath, something we must always remember to do. We breathe in inspiration and we breathe out, letting out the old. With less stress, we can get to a place of knowing, of sensing other dimensions, and of feeling a closeness to spirit. In whatever form you believe, as we have more time and our bodies go through many stages to graying, more aches and pains, and less strength, we often open up more creative expression, vision, and knowing comes more easily. Many native cultures look to the north with an animal guide as mountain lion who stalks silently, ever observant and quiet, only to pounce upon what nourishes it, be it body, mind, or spirit. Some look to white buffalo, as seen in the fetish, to guide them through story, vision, and ceremony into the wisdom of the north. If you have drawn the north card, be more conscious of your thoughts leading to visions. Recognize deeper understanding from your life experiences. May you let go of judgment and be open to true wisdom that is ever within you. May you honor the old ones, the ancients who have gone before you. So yeah, that's a very beautiful message. So we're going to get one love message. You touched my heart deeply, and I want to take this to the next level. I just saw 4242 on my phone as well. So we're going to take a deeper look into love messages for you right now in the extended. But for now, that is all I have for pile 2. Taking a deeper look here in what you need to know right now. So the extended will be linked in the description box if you're interested in that. And if you'd like more personal reading, that will also be in the description box. And thank you so much if you watched this far. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. Okay, pile 3. Looking into what do you need to know right now. So we're going to start off with Zodiac. Ooh, so we have the Ace of Air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And as soon as I saw this card, I instantly thought Aquarius. So I feel like that's like the main one, but also all air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So So you could be an earth sign, or you could be thinking of reaching out to another earth sign, but it's like there's an energy to where they haven't given you a whole lot in return, so you're not sure how much you should offer them. It's either like what you feel as though what you have to offer is just like not very significant and they're not going to be interested, or they haven't given you much to make you feel like it's significant or you should be interested, but at the same time there's some sort of like allure that I don't know if that's a word, something drawing you into this person still, but you're not sure why, or it's like you can't get them out of your head, so you're not sure if you should like break out of these thoughts and actually reach out to them. But again, there's this energy of like you don't know if you have a whole lot to offer, if they'll be interested in what you have to offer. um Yeah, it's like you're just not sure. Yeah, there's just, you can't, it's like there's something about them though, you just can't get them out of your head. So you could be an air sign, just like overthinker, or you're not, and like they're an air sign and they've found a way to kind of like, yeah, get up in your head and you're like, what is going on here? They've like rubbed their energy off on you or something. Um, We have no. Pause. The answer is no. Free will can influence any outcome. Use your intuition and discernment as there may be layers of information and possibilities. Soul family, strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted. When you meet them, send out your intention to connect. Oh my goodness. So I feel like I had a major dyslexic moment. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. Okay, that's just repetitive. Inflexible, change. You or the person involved are set in ways that are impending growth. Be more open minded and see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective in a healthy way. Oftentimes, being too rigid masks the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create flow. We have lucky. So, the number 42 could be relevant for some reason. 42 days from now. Or like you've been waiting for 42 days for something. You met this person 42 days ago. That's really specific, but I just heard that. So, okay, if there's, so, but we're picking up on like maybe you feel as though like what they've given to you isn't significant enough for you to put yourself out there or something. And so that's where spirit is saying to be more open-minded or to be able to see like their point of view or something. And so that's why it's a no, like it's whatever your first initial judgment on the situation is a no, there's actually a lot more positivity here. And so spirit is urging you. I'm getting this energy towards like you're being urged to like reach out or put yourself out there to someone, that you are like going back and forth on it or questioning it because again, it's like you feel as though they haven't given you very much in return, or like you're not sure if what they've given you is enough for you to like take that as a sign, or it's like based off of like how you operated in the past, you wouldn't normally put yourself out there for like what they've given you back, but spirit is saying to be willing to kind of like do something different or be more open-minded or kind of like grow in your approach, because you could attract something really positive in return. We also have hater. So you could have gotten like bad advice in regards to this situation. Yeah. Or it's like you're not trying to be harsh, but like your perspective of how you're viewing the situation of like they need to do like so much in order or to like show you something specific in order for you to then be willing to be vulnerable for them is kind of like this mind. It's like a hater type of mindset, but you may have adapted it from somewhere else or something else, or like it was kind of like taught to you or you learned it in some way, and you're not even really conscious of the judgment that you have on the situation, when you're thinking about it, if you will, or yeah, there's something about your perspective to where it's like an opportunity for you to grow and see things in a different way. So because you kind of have your guard up in the situation, or you're kind of viewing the other person as a threat, it's kind of like repelling the energy away from you, if you will, and it's creating a no. So even if you were to like reach out there or reach out in some way and try to connect with this person, if you have this predisposition of like, oh, well, they should be the one reaching out to me, or I shouldn't really be doing this because they haven't really offered me very much or given me enough, but I'm going to anyways, your energy is automatically like repelling them from like responding or for it going in a positive direction or you guys being able to grow from there or meet up from there, because you are already kind of like resentful, if you will, that you have to be the one to like make the initiative or make the move or put yourself out there, or if you've tried to like play any sort of like game to try and get them to reach out to you, it's like it didn't work. um so yeah, there's something about like your energy here, but then also being needing to have a like some sort of compassion to be able to see deeper into like what's going on with the other person here, so that you can reach out or connect with them in a way that you'll get through to them, or you'll be able to actually move forward in a healthy way or in a positive way, or to actually go in the direction that you would like to go. So don't be overly influenced by anyone who is going to give you like unhealthy advice, or doesn't necessarily have your best intentions in mind or the best intentions of the situations. Like they're could be coming from like an insecure place, and you don't want to let that type of energy like affect the outcome before you even have the chance to see where it would go or how you guys could like connect with each other. Because with the soul family, it's like there's this energy where if you're willing to see this person on a deeper level or in a different light, there you could have this really strong bond or connection, but it's going to go beyond your expectations on the situation, if you will. um, we have unknown and wisdom. So with the unknown, we have observe your surroundings. So it's like take a deeper look into what you don't know. Like you don't know what you don't know until you do, right? And so right now it's like there's more to the story or the situation than you could see, or that like your personal judgment could pick up at first glance, right? Or even if you like are talking about this with people around you, it's like they might not have the proper perspective or the wisdom or the life experience to be able to really see like deeper energetically what's truly happening in the situation. So be open to see the other person where they are, or to like find them or meet them like where they are, because there could be a lot more here where you could grow a lot. You learn a lot, if you will. So yeah, be instead of kind of like taking this back to others, or like asking people in your life for advice that don't necessarily know the other person or have perspective on the other side of the situation, sit with it and like observe what's going on, or observe everything around the situation, and like ask spirit for guidance or for more, to try to like help you understand deeper the other person, or to know exactly um, what to do in order to connect or appeal to the other person to get them to like respond, or to like start communicating with you or something. Yeah, it's like you don't want to approach the situation with the same mindset that you have like other things in the past, because there's something different about this here, or like this person. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't need to do that. Oh. We have think. So hearing like think for yourself, or like don't be um, afraid to think for yourself, or to like think outside the box, or to think deeper about the situation, or be open to what you would previously knew or thought you knew about the situation kind of growing and expanding. um, so again, 26, the number 26 could be relevant, like the 26th of this month or something. Love and relationship of heart. Remember the love, intimacy, acceptance of differences, remembering who you are within relationship. If you are in a relationship, you know how very difficult it is to keep loving, spontaneous, creative relationship alive. We take the other for granted. We use them as a sounding board, sometimes just exploding. We forget they are a loving, caring partner. A Course in Miracles quote says, "Love will bring up anything other than itself for the purpose of healing." We must keep the newness and appreciation going, like these kissing rams. When you are at a crossroads or deep into satisfaction, think of these happy petroglyphs and remember your love for each other and why you came together in the first place. Is it time to reinstill the intimacy? There is not much more that makes us feel loved, appreciated, and good about ourselves than being intimate with the one we love. To return to intimacy, take small steps and leave communication, free and open about it so both parties are in their truth. Bring excitement and experience into your life. Make a pact that you both deserve to feel good. Accept your differences. Didn't opposites attract apply to the two of you? Think of why you were drawn to each other in the first place, then open to returning to play together. Remember who you were. And though changes have occurred, know that you are together for a reason and you can work out and create joy with each other once more. Should you not be in a relationship with another person, take each of these precepts into yourself and look at your relationship with yourself. You may wish to work with your inner child, support him or her, give them the love that you may not have felt as a child. Allow that youngest self within you to be appreciated and loved. See how you can instill joy and play and love back to you. May kissing rams bring love back into your life, love for yourself and for others. And this petroglyph is at Butler Wash near Bluff, Utah. So that is very, very fitting. There's like this divide here. Kind of see. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This is like right now, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse with the unhappy reunion or breaking up, but it's like your energy in the situation directly impacts turning that around to be working it out or not, right? So it's just like your energy or perspective at this time are automatically creating a no, but you do have the capability and the power and control in the situation to shift it around to be able to meet this person in the middle. It just takes being able to have the perspective to see them where they are. But again, it's like this, it's a very powerful like soul healing here. So they could be like a deeper type of connection or someone who's going to be more of like a soulmate or someone that you spend like a significant part of your life with, or it ends up kind of like even like if afterwards you look back on it and recognize that it was like a turning point or like significantly changed some part of your life, or there's something much deeper here to kind of like learn or grow from, should you be willing to take the opportunity to like think deeper or look deeper into what's going on around you in the situation, or um, yeah. So the message we have: give me some time. I am transforming into a better person. So in the extended, we're going to take a deeper look into that energy specifically. Yeah, that's all I have for pile 3. Looking into what you need to know right now. So if you're interested in the extended reading, looking more specifically like love messages right now, that'll be linked in the description box. If you would like a more personal reading with me, that will also be linked in the description box. But I hope you have a really great day. Thank you so much.